Tonight, while Governor Newsom is telling all of us to have Thanksgiving dinner outside, he's facing some new fallout for that fancy birthday dinner party he went to at the French Laundry.
It was in Napa, which was in the orange status, relatively loose compared to some other counties. It was to be an outdoor restaurant.
Raising some new questions about the governor's claims that the dinner was outdoors, as he has repeatedly claimed.
And I let my guard down, and I apologize for it.
Mayor Lori Lightfoot has been adamant that people stay home and socially distance for weeks.
I can't make this any clearer. You absolutely must stay at home. We will cite you, and if we need to, we will arrest you, and we will take you to jail. Period. There should be nothing unambiguous about that.
I guess you would all imagine that a lot of people were surprised when she made a trip to the hair salon.
I take my personal hygiene very seriously. As I said, I felt like I needed to have a haircut.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi under fire tonight after security footage showed her inside a San Francisco hair salon that's closed to the general public.
It was a setup, so I take responsibility for falling for a setup. And that's all I'm going to say on that. I think that that this salon owes me an apology.
Almost immediately after telling the rest of New York City to stay inside, for example, Mayor Bill de Blasio loaded up his SUV with government bodyguards and headed for the gym across town in Brooklyn.
I need exercise, and again, I have to stay healthy so I can make the decisions for the people of the city.
The leader is embroiled in controversy for attending a party at 10 Downing Street in May of 2020. At the time, the country was under a strict government-imposed lockdown.
That I myself fell short when it came to observing the very rules which the government I lead had introduced to protect the public.
Let's put into practice what it truly means to love our neighbors as ourselves by making sacrifices to protect their health. Let's stay home for them.
Not long after recording the video you just saw, Trudeau left the capital and traveled all the way to Quebec to visit his family at their lake house, just like you'd want to do on Easter, if you were allowed to do that, but you're not allowed, so stop complaining.
Former president tweeted it might be Labor Day weekend, but let's all remember that we're still in the middle of a pandemic. Wear a mask, practice social distancing, and follow the experts. It'll save lives. Former president can be seen in pictures hitting the dance floor without a mask. We're told that he danced all night and had a great time.
San Francisco Mayor London Breed was defiant today when asked about video of her without a mask at a nightclub earlier this week.
I got up and started dancing because I was feeling the spirit. And I wasn't thinking about a mask. I was thinking about having a good time.
Austin Mayor Steve Adler is apologizing tonight for traveling to Mexico with a group of family and friends last month, despite urging Austinites to stay home.
As he issued this message on the night of November 9th.
And then we need to, stay home if you can.
He was doing it from a timeshare in Cabo San Lucas.
Sorry I took that trip. It was a lapse in judgment.
Governor Whitmer is facing some backlash after a picture surfaced of her dining at a restaurant with at least 12 other people at a table, a violation of the state health department's epidemic order.
It was an honest mistake, and I have apologized for it.
Well, Devin, the governor spent a lot of time asking Michiganders not to go on spring break, particularly in Florida. It took the governor's office a couple of months to confirm it, but she indeed flew from Lansing to West Palm Beach in a private jet on March 12th, spent the weekend with her father, and headed back to Lansing on March 15th.
Again and again, they do the very things they punish us for doing. When they're caught, they acknowledge no shame. They are entirely lacking in self-awareness. They have no idea how absurd they are.